not going to have a raid spot if you show up late, unless you post saying that you're going to be late. So, and that'll be reflected in your attendance from now on. When we start doing attendance in MOP, and recently, if you show up late, you're going to be, like, even if it's at, like, 8, if it's, like, at 5:48, you're going to be marked as late, unless you post it. There are policies in place, and you need to abide by them. There's no free-for-all bullshit. If you're not here, and you have an excuse, like a major excuse, that's one thing. But if you have, like, oh, I was making dinner and I lost track of time, that is not an excuse. This is a guild and there's a schedule and you're expected to abide by it. If you lose track of time, it's on your ass. And if you're late because of that, that's your own problem and you can fucking deal with it. But realize that these are standards and we have standards and these are expectations that recruits, members, officers, veterans, all of them are expected to abide by. There are extenuating circumstances, of course, but yeah, there's no excuse to just do whatever the fuck you feel like it because, oh, it's farm. Like, I'm going to make sure that the people who are here at 5:45 are in for the progression in MOP because those are the people who deserve to be in. And that's just been something that's been bothering me. A couple other things. If you want to participate with strategy shit, their strategies posted. You're expected to read them and know them and make effort beforehand. Even though MOP is obviously it's only a couple weeks away. So you should, at this point, it's like what, less than 2 weeks. I guess it's a little more than 2 weeks away. But at this point, you should be preparing. You should be ready to go. There's no excuse at this point. If you have professions, you should pose and you should be on top of all that shit. That's your responsibility to do that. Otherwise, we're not going to care. And you're not going to get any benefits from the guild in terms of professions, and that sort of thing. So, am I missing any other things that I wanted to make an announcement for? Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. In MOP, the way this guild is going to be ran is going to change a lot. If you don't fucking abide by the rules and by policy, you will get your ass kicked. And I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care anymore. It's on your ass, you earn your raid spot, and I'm not going to baby people anymore. Because we've been doing that. We as officers have been really, really nice people. And we've been like, okay, it's okay. He's been here for a long time. But from now on, if you're not here, then it's on your ass. You earn it and you keep your raid spot by continuing to earn it. So it's on your ass. So
Maggie has personally hired me to ass rape anybody who doesn't show up. So just know that.
Stop giving them incentive to not show up.
Wow.
Yes, Cyclops. And an amend. Well, I can't even say the word. But a little side note: I have not been nice. So, but that won't change. I still do.
But
You'll be even more.
I hate to say it, but even you've been nicer than you should be.
That I want to be. Yes, very true.
So I'm gonna be very honest. There's gonna be a lot more strict procedures, and so if you want to take the time to maybe reread some of the shit that was said in an interview by like the recruitment thing, or if you have a question, ask your team leader, which is technically the policy that you should be abiding by to begin with. You should definitely take advantage of that because, yeah. You are going to be held responsible for a lot more. And if you're not going to be able to do that, then your spot will be put in jeopardy. We're going to open recruitment for your spot, and we're going to look for a replacement unless you fix your shit.
Maggie.
What?
What if you're completely lagged out to fuck and it's not your fault at all, but Blizzard changed something with patch 5.0 that keeps you from playing the game and it's against your control? What happens then?
Sounds like a reason you'd post.
It's your internet. It is your internet, not Blizzard.
Sounds like you need to turn off an add-on. I don't know. I am currently getting shitty frame rate too, though, and I'm not sure why.
if Blizzard broke something, I mean, you know, you have to. I mean, if you can't play, I mean, sucks to suck. I mean, you're gonna lose your raid spot regardless, unless you want to bribe the bench all the time. So, I mean, you should get your shit fixed or figure out, if possible, how to fix it. Because, I mean, if you can't raid, then I mean, obviously, I think the answer to that is pretty obvious. No.
Nah, I ain't opposite.
I mean, that's the nice answer, is that not? I mean, that's the truth, right? Yeah.
It's okay, Magic. You can replace me, and then when I come back, I can replace Frostjack. We're good.
Well, I don't want to replace you, but I mean, you should get your shit fixed. Anyway.
I don't think that I can.
What do you mean you can't?
What do you mean, you people?
What did they do that broke your shit? Are you playing with Anna?
I have no idea. They're not talking about it, but it's not just me. It's
did
a
you
lot
call
of people.
Technical support? All right. Well, that's all. You should call technical support.
He plays with an NES controller, and they stopped supporting that.
Hey, I'm on hold for customer support. I just got on. Does someone want to replace me? Because I should be on hold, and I don't want to talk to this guy in the middle of more chat.
I choose you, Carl.
Oh.
And, like, just for the record, like, I mean, I don't mean to call out names, especially because they're not here, but there's a particular person, aka Zenith, who, like, is not here, and I don't think I saw his post. No, because I couldn't get in touch with them. I've been trying to call them for the past 2 days. Thank you, BTL. But no post, no show. That's like, I want to get my fucking head cut off.
I'll do it. I'll cut your head off.
Get your flasks, get your food buffs, get your hellstones.
All of the it.
Can't seem to click on this.
And another thing I want to make clear is that obviously there are officers put in their place for a reason. For example, Lemon is the caster team lead, Birdie is the melee team lead, and Nen is the healing lead, especially once he actually switches to a real healer, and Teg is obviously raid leader. These are your officers, and they should be treated as such. I mean, they are your friends too, but they are first and foremost your officers, and if you fucking give them shit, they're gonna, they're officers. They're not gonna be, they're not gonna be nice about it. You should respect them and respect their opinion. And if you have a suggestion, you should be constructive about it, and you should present it in a way that's constructive instead of whatever. I don't know, not constructive, counterproductive. So I mean, yeah. You should respect them first and foremost, because I know that there's definitely been and I agree, there's definitely been a sort of lack thereof respect for many of the officers, or maybe maybe because a lot of them are newer officers, or it's a new corps that maybe you're not comfortable with it, but get comfortable, because, yeah.
I'm not even going to anonymous this. This is kind of creepy. Watto whispers me, "You are my officer. There are many officers like you, but you are mine."
I like that you were going to anonymous. You're both mine.
I hope you don't let them go.
This is something else I wanted to say.
It's the crayons joke.
I know we've said this many times while we're on the sake of announcements and almost like a pseudo guild meeting thing, but like, in terms of progression, like, I mean, people today, like the past couple of weeks that I've been here at least, like people like leave at like 1 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I mean, like if you have to go, you have to go, and that's fine, and it's not like the end of the world, but during progression, you should be able to be here a little more than like a half hour, 15 minutes after, like, raid ends. I mean, I don't think it's at about an hour. I would expect because during progression we do like to push hard, and that's something that this guild has done historically. And if people are like everyone, oh my God, let's all leave, at the same time at 9:30 on the dot. It's like that's fine. I mean, it's not like we're not gonna sit here and like behead you over it, but like it's going to impact our progression. And I mean, when we do, we always do ask in an interview, are you able to stay like an hour or two late? And we always get the answer, oh yeah, no big deal, yeah, no problem, yeah, it's fine. But you should be able to stay a little longer, an hour or so after, because if that's a problem, then let me know. But I mean, that's just that's something that we've spoken to everybody about in some respect when they were recruited, and there's never been a problem.
Hey, Pallius, you there?
He went to go walk his dog.
Oh, that's right.
Is no one else available? Rar?
Did you read that, Maggie?
Yeah, I read that. That's a good idea. I'll bring it up at some point.
Why are you almost dead, Cyclops?
Hey, Cyclops, stop losing your duel and zone in. Thank you, LOL. Okay, let's get full buffs.
If you guys didn't pay attention, all your assignments are in raid, so please go look.
That should be 7 soakers on each side. Paladin healers don't have to soak.
Do any melee have to soak on Warchalk side?
I do.
Just data.
Okay. If you die dead, I'll back you up, nigga.
Okay.
Oh, if we lose one on that side, I'll back it up.
Oh, actually, can you soak 2 Mac? I forgot we lost our range.
Show man.
Over there. Birdie soak Cockrum side and Cyclops soak Morchuk side for stomps.
Who's tank on, who's the second tank? Nen, right? Okay.
Nen, yeah.
I'm ready, I'm just in DBM, so I can't click that yet.
Who's our tanks?
Nen and Hope.
Nen and Hope.
Can't get me, can't get me, can't get me!
Can't get me either. Hello.
Who's the pull starter?
You said you're good, Birdie?
Yeah, I'm actually good.
Hope.
Okay.
Which one am I taking?
You're on Cockrum.
Alright.
I think we're good.
Okay. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
I got knocked back by that.
I just soaked a crystal. Also.
If people are getting knocked back, make sure you soak. Should be all range DPS. Hanky, I think you're on the wrong side. Should be only hunters on Morchuk side. Everyone else should be Cockrum from group 3.
Oh shit, that was habit, sorry.
I think that's what I typed? Yeah.